Hey everybody, Cousin Jack here with another episode of Woodcarving Weekly. And whether you're into chainsaw carving, chip carving, green woodworking, whittling, and just having a good time, we've got you covered today. Just a reminder, all of the resources that I mentioned will be linked in the description right below this video. And then also in the comments section a little further down the page below the video. Let's get started. Well, up first this week we have a brand new tutorial from Dana and David over at the Carving Junkies website. And this time around they have a tutorial that shows you how to carve a little Easter bunny figure holding an Easter egg. This is going to be accompanied by a brief video that they have on the Carving Junkies YouTube channel. But then when you go to their website, you'll find some step-by-step instructions to guide you through the process. It includes some progress photos and lots of different angles of these pictures as well. You'll find a materials list of things that you'll need for the project, and then also a guide for painting and finishing your little Easter bunny. So this is a beginner-friendly project. It's carved from a block of wood, and for all I know, it was done completely by knife. Now, you could use other tools as well if you have them. So this makes a really nice little gift that you can put into someone special's Easter basket. And make sure you check out all the other great content on the Carving Junkies website. Well, how would you like a chance to win a 2-year subscription to Woodcarving Illustrated and a handcrafted knife from Badger State Blades? You have an opportunity. There's a brand new carving contest. It's called the Spring Carving Contest, and this one comes from the Woodcarving subreddit, along with their partners at Woodcarving Illustrated and also Badger State Blades. So a subreddit is part of the Reddit community, and if you're not familiar, Reddit is an online social media platform that's sort of like a forum. And these forums are divided into subreddits. All of them have very specific topics. And this subreddit that we're talking about is called Woodcarving. Now, you can join for free and then participate in the Spring Carving Contest. I'll give you some more of the details. So the theme for the carving contest is spring, and that means you could use anything related to spring and renewal, let's say. It could be flowers, animals, seasonal traditions, you name it. It should be an original carving, although you can use a tutorial if you want to. And then you'll be able to submit photos of your entry into the subreddit. So you can participate from almost any country in the world. It's not limited to the USA. And then the deadline for you to participate is March 31st. So you've got some time to get your carving together and enter the Spring Carving Contest from Woodcarving. I'll have a link where you can get more information about the subreddit and the contest guidelines. Enjoy. Over at Carving Fusion, Jordy is providing some tips on how you can protect outdoor wooden projects. So one of the things he mentions is spar urethane, which by design is very good at protecting wood from outdoor elements and weather conditions. It gets its name from its original use. It was basically designed and used for coating the wooden spars on sailing ships, which had to hold up to extreme weather. So it's also designed to have more flexibility than your regular polyurethane coating. That allows it to expand and contract with different temperatures and weather conditions. It's also available in different types. There's oil-based, and then there's also a water-based type of spar urethane. Now the oil-based does take longer to dry, and it has stronger fumes, of course, than the water-based product. All in all, it provides excellent protection against moisture and water, and protects against UV radiation from the sun. It's a really great product, and Jordy shows you how he uses it to protect some of his carvings that he places outdoors. Now, in addition to that, Jordy talks about another finish that he uses, and then he gets into using tattoo ink Now this was very interesting to me. He put some tattoo ink in a sprayer and applied some tattoo ink to his carving. I've never seen anyone do this before, so I thought it was really interesting. What about you? Have you ever seen anyone using tattoo ink on wood? Have you done it yourself? Let me know in the comments section, and make sure you go and check out Jordy's video. Well, up next, we'll go to Georgia and introduce you to Christopher Botkin. He's got a channel called Bucksaw Woodworks, and he's into traditional green woodworking using old-time traditional hand tools as well. He's got a brand new video that he's sharing with you. It shows you how to make a shrink pot. He calls the video Pots of Fun. In this video, he takes you through the process from start to finish. For example, he talks about the types of materials you want to use to make your shrink pot. And then he shows 2 different methods on how to hollow out the center of that shrink pot. And then he provides a lot of guidance on the drying process, the shrinking of that shrink pot. Now, altogether, Christopher has more than 60 videos on his channel, and this one is full of knowledge nuggets. Make sure you go and check it out. And who knows, among his videos you might find something that's hundreds of years old, but new to you. Up next, we'll head to Pennsylvania, where Jenna Siriani, also known as Chainsaw Jenna, has a brand new video where she's carving the evil toast man. About a month ago, Jenna decided to have a race with a toaster. Yeah, she put a piece of toast into that toaster, and she was going to try to carve a bear before that toast popped up out of the toaster. Well, in this video, she shows you the bear that she carved, and you'll find out who won that race. And she has decided now to carve what she calls the evil toast man. She takes you through the entire process, starting with the design, how the wood is laid out, and how she wants to take advantage of the wood grain. She draws the piece of toast onto the wood and then gets to work with her chainsaw. Now, she does a really nice job in this video. And Jenna has lots of personality, so it's a really fun video to watch. But as usual, her dog Banjo steals the show. He's got lots of personality too. Now, there's a segment in the middle of the video where she's unboxing some swag that she received from ArborTech, which is very interesting, but you can skip that part if you want to. It's pretty easy to do. And then when you see the finished carving, I think you'll agree she's done a really nice job. So go on over to her channel and check out the evil toast man. It looks pretty cool and pretty evil. Well, up next, we've got a great safety tip from Damon over at Against the Grain Chip Carvings. Damon was publishing some videos, and one of his viewers made a comment about the fact that Damon's hands were in a vulnerable position as he was holding his piece of basswood while carving and having a knife blade more or less pointing towards his hand. And they suggested that he should probably use a bench hook. Well, Damon did some research and learned about bench hooks and then decided to make one for himself. And in this video, he shares what he has learned. For example, he talks about the very simple design for making a bench hook. He also talks about how he modified his to help him as he's carving circular objects like plates. And then he mentions how he overcame a problem where his bench hook was preventing access to the drawer of his workbench and how he got around that. Well, this is a 3.5-minute video that offers you a great opportunity to add some safety to the work that you're doing as well. And it's a DIY project, so it could be really fun. Well, if you enjoy watching the carving videos from South Korean carver Italo, you might also enjoy watching this next channel. It's called Woodcarving Garden, and it originates from Singapore. And this carver has a brand new video where they're showing how to carve a human skull. This is a step-by-step tutorial. And he starts the video by showing a series of 6 different progress carvings. sort of like what you would see with a study stick, starting from the block of wood and the very basic shape, all the way to the end in the detailed finished human skull carving. So the video itself is a full-length tutorial, a little over an hour long, and this carver does not speak English. However, he does a pretty good job of showing you how to add the measurements and the markings onto the block of wood that you'll need for the project. The video quality is really nice, and I think you'll find that the instructions are pretty good guidance to help you get from that block of wood to a finished carving. Like tallow, most of the carving is done with a knife, and so it's probably worth a look. Check it out, see what you think. Folks, I want to thank you for being here today. I really enjoy all your support and your encouragement. Thank you for all of that. If you've missed any of our previous episodes, just click right over here and you'll see an entire list of them. See you next week.